A federal court judge is working to decide whether to slap an injunction on Montgomery County schools. Some religious parents say the school system's refusal to allow them to opt out of LGBTQ lessons for kids as young as pre-K is unconstitutional. So they want a judge to order the school system to reverse its policy and allow opt-out before school starts on August 28th. Scott Broom is in Greenbelt as the two sides try to make a decision on this controversial topic.
There's been no immediate decision yet on this evening, but Federal District Court Judge Deborah Boardman promised to have a ruling on the injunction by the start of school on the 28th. Montgomery County schools are being sued by parents who say they should be allowed to have their young kids opt out of story times featuring books like My Rainbow, here read by the authors on YouTube.
I don't think you understand, Mom. I'm a transgender girl.
Eric Baxter is the lawyer for religious parents who want to opt out.
We're not challenging the curriculum. We're not asking the court to take these books out of the school. We want to respect the rights of parents to have the instruction they want for their children, but we are asking that parents who have an objection, they're allowed to let their kids opt out of this instruction.
In court, lawyers from Montgomery County Public Schools said exposure to offensive ideas does not violate the Constitution, arguing that religious parents can't opt out of science lessons on evolution either. This is part of the bargain going to public school, MCPS's lawyer said, pointing out that nothing prevents religious parents from teaching different values at home.
In the middle of New York City.
Outside court, a group of parents who support the books read to their kids, and LGBTQ advocate Philip Alexander Downey spoke.
But opting out is not a good idea because it is a very slippery slope. When you talk about opting out young people or communities from other diverse communities, then where does that end?
MCPS is refusing to allow opting out because schools could not accommodate the growing number of opt-out requests, according to court filings. Maryland law requires schools to establish opt-out policies for health and sex ed. But MCPS argues that the LGBTQ storybooks are part of the English language curriculum where opt-out is not required. It's up to a federal judge now to decide before school starts on an injunction to force the school system to let kids opt out while the rest of this case plays out, possibly all the way to the Supreme Court, which could take years. At the federal courthouse in Greenbelt, Maryland, Scott Broom, WUSA 9.